So good evening everyone. Thanks for joining today class. Let's discuss today's topics are RITM level and SE task level, how to make read only all variables, whatever we created custom variables. That is one thing. How we are going to create catalog client scripts. That is one thing which we will learn. And also in the form, how to define formatters. Okay. And flow designer also we will learn today. Okay. These are the 4 topics we'll try to cover. Whichever is complete, we will see. If we are not able to complete, we will also see when we can do it. Okay, so let's get into an item, correct? So this is yesterday's catalog item which we created, Asana, correct? It's application catalog we created and we were trying to do it, correct? So when I try, give a try. Okay, I'm trying this person and able tutor is requested by, so automatically this is filled and I'm trying to access, I'm trying to add, I'm trying to create guest only, correct, or licensed user. I'll try to put it. So I'm just giving a order. So where is my catalog item? Now if you see here my catalog item, this is what. Now you can see here all of them are editable. I can go ahead and change my if required, correct? But it should not be, once ticket is created, I should not be able to edit anything here, correct? That is what we need to make sure, so that they will not hamper our requested details. Okay. To that, we need to write, uh, so we need to write UI policies, right? So first, let's go to our catalog item. So where do we need to write UI policies? We have already have a variables here, right? If we are creating a variables, we will create directly here UI policies, where here catalog UI policy. If we are creating a variable sets, so we have to create on the variable level catalog UI policies. Let's work first one, this one, correct? Then later we can work it out this ones also. Okay, first let's work it out this one. So these are 3 catalog variables are there inside variable set. Now we have 2 UI policies, catalog UI policies, which are making, okay, which are making you to show whenever it is required on the form level, correct? Suppose when you select request type is access, then it is showing access type. Okay, all those things we are trying to create, we have created all. Now, so we have to create one more catalog UI policy. Okay, so why I'm stretching? Because this will be daily of your life. Okay, so read only in RITM level and SC task level I'm mentioning. So when I'm trying to put read only any catalog item, this is catalog view, means when you are trying to submit a ticket, this one tick mark. Okay. Now the below one, if you see target record RITM, this is catalog item level, this is RITM level, this is target level. So now we need to remove this one, we need to put this ones, correct? So when do we need to put RITM level, this one? Okay, do you need any condition? No, correct? So let's try to save it, because always we need to make read only in RITM level and SC task level. I'm trying to do. Which all are that we need to make read only? So let's get into one by one. Request type. Okay, read only true. I'm mentioning visible and mandatory. I'm leaving only read only true. I'm mentioning request type. First thing I'm trying to do read only. So now if I refresh, if you see here, my access type become read only, correct? So now let's go to one more thing in the same thing. You don't need to go every time back. Okay, so I'm adding one more thing insert and stay. So action type we have added, correct? Action type as of now, it is editable, correct? So let me refresh now. See, action type also become read only. So now other one is you have request type, okay? Insert and stay. Now, if you see here, access type also, what is that error we are getting? Okay, it is giving read on because the multiple UI policies for the same order, they are asking you to change order. Okay, let's say some 1,000. Okay, I think request type only it is worked on it because it didn't saved. Let me see what is that, whether it is working. So these two things, it is already saved. Okay, now access type we are not able to save. So let me put this one also inside and stay. So let's try now. You see here automatically this all become read only now, correct? Now the same way, similar way, so we will close here. We will come back here, Asana catalog item. Now I need to apply for a user also. I need to apply for justification also, correct? So let me apply for this one also. There are multiple variables here, correct? So you need to go ahead and create a UI policy here also. So read only in RITM and SC task level. Okay. So now again we need to do catalog item, requested item. Okay. Save it. So when you save it, now you need to select what you need to select. Now you have requested for read only, correct? So let's do that. See, requested for read only. So the similar way you have to go ahead and apply multiple. Requested for is done, requested by we have to do insert and stay. Now you need to user location, insert and stay. So you need to do department, insert and stay, correct? So let's see how it is going to work for us. See, all are become read only. Now we have justification also, correct? For that also we need to create UI policy, RITM and SC task level read only. Okay, but we need to apply SC task and this one. Save. And we need to create here justification read only. Correct? If you see now, they would not be able to change anything now. You block them. Once ticket is created, nothing they can do. But while trying to select, see, it is editable and they would be able to submit. Able tutor, suppose you are giving something Abraham Lincoln, access type, action type, licensed user. So here only users need to submit. They have to select and submit. After creating a ticket, they should not be able to edit anything, correct? If you see here, nothing they are able to edit. Now we will go to workflow. We discussed yesterday workflow also, correct? So it is in the line manager is not there. It is defined as a access. So our cursor, if you see the blue color, it is going approved access, then application manager approval. If you see here, this is approval. Which group is this? Asana application approval group. Then if you approve this one, okay, then the next task will get generated. Task will be Asana application request. Correct. If you see here in the SC task level also, you can see all read only. correct? Nobody will be able to change it. By seeing this, who will provide access? Whoever is part of this application group, they would be able to provide access for able tutor because it is requested for him. So they will provide access. What kind of access they will provide? They will provide licensed user by seeing this all information. Okay. So that's how the workflow it will be working. Now, in case of somebody asks you, can you please check what is the workflow of this one? So how do you check? You go back to RITM always. In RITM level, you will be finding workflow, correct? You will be finding a workflow here, show workflow. See, if you see here, it is going, correct? Once this SC task is completed, close the task if I click, okay? If you see the workflow, where it will go, it will be completed and end. Okay. This is the workflow. If it is rejected, it will come like this and it will go, correct? So that's how the workflow will be working. I hope you are clear on this one, correct? Do you have any questions, guys? Okay, let's get into other thing. Now, suppose you are, we are asking many questions, correct? When we are trying to create a ticket, we are asking multiple questions. How can we divide them, that multiple questions, into two different boxes? Suppose these questions are many questions. I want to give here few questions here, right side. Two divider I have to put, correct? So what is that two divider we have to put? Let's work it out, that one. Okay, this is my catalog item. Now I wanted to create maybe variable set, not variable set, new. I'll create there is a formatter container. It is container start. Okay, container start. The name I have to give a container name, correct? And also I have to give order 250 I'm giving. Okay, so because I need to see, let me see how do it works, we will see. Okay, first we need to plan it. Whenever you are working any catalog item, you need to plan it. Suppose user information I'm asking, after that I need to have a container, so that means 70 I have to give container, correct? So where is my container scope? Yeah, 70 I am giving start. Okay, I am giving, what is the application details I'm giving? Okay, sorry, I will put it in the here. So I'll put it here. Okay, let me put it here also. Valid insert. What is that? Why? Container start. Okay, I'm just giving you 70. So my value. Okay, let's see how it works. Container start and container end also we have to apply, correct? Let's see that one also. So now I will put container end. I'll put some, where is that? Okay guys, wait. So I need to put after 100, correct? After 100. So this information should be in between. Asana. Container end. Let me go to container end. 150, I will put it. Insert and stay. Once it comes, I will explain you again. Once it is displaying on our catalog item, try it, correct? Container split also, it is not working. Container label split 80. I'm just putting insert and step. So sometimes it will not work on try it. Okay, so you need to check always in the portal how it is behaving. Okay, request something, business applications, Asana application. If you see here, this has become here. After this, I am putting here. Okay, this one also I need to put container for this one also, correct? This one I have to put container for this one before 50 also, so that it will come left side, this will come right side. If I am not applying for this one, it will not work this one also, right? So hence this is not working. Okay, so the similar way we have to apply for a requested for also. I will show some example, then we will work it out so that you will understand. I will show some example in my live system before getting into this. So I will also do once again this one and show you how it is going to work. Okay, so that is one thing which we will work it out. Then flow designer, catalog client script. This yesterday I think I have demonstrated how it works, right? So now in case I have a, so let me complete one moment. I'm recording. So what we have done is we went here, we have applied when to start our container, when to end our container. So we have applied this one, correct? So start condition is before your variables are variable set. Okay, end container is always make sure that you should not apply on the justification because it should be broader, correct? They have to write it, right? Container you should not apply for a justification. Okay, rest of the questions you can apply because the questions may be smaller one. Whichever is a bigger question some people has to answer, those you should not be splitting, right? You should not be splitting, so you should be always have a bigger field. Okay, so that is where we should apply all other variables except justification or remarks or requirement, whatever field you keep it in your environment or in your organization. So that's how you need to have a container start and end. So now we were able to discuss these two, correct? First one, and do you have any doubts still here, guys? These two?
No.
Okay. Okay. So next one is, let's go to, I will close this all. Let's close this also. Let's, okay, keep the minimum windows instead of confusing you. Have you ever worked this many windows? If you see in my office laptop, I would be always opening minimum 20 windows. Okay, so that is how I work. Okay, so now we discussed that we want to apply one catalog client script, correct? Catalog client script. When do we have to apply catalog client script? So catalog client scripts, our window is here. So when do I need to apply? Whenever show warning info. I'm just mentioning show info about license user. Whenever I'm selecting licensed user, I'm trying to show some warning message. So onChange we have to write. So when do we have to write? access type, correct? So we all know we are not proficient on the scripting. Anyway, we will discuss that scripting part at the last, correct? We are planning to discuss at the last of our session. So I have my variable. What is my variable? My variable is access type, correct? So I'm just going again. My variable access type is license. So let's go back to our script, our guide. Okay, who's our guide? ChatGPT, correct? In catalog item, I need to apply warning message when I'm selecting licensed user and my variable is this one. So sometime we have to make sure capital small also. What is a small or capital letter? This is a capital letter, correct? So we have to be very careful and apply this one. Got it. Saying thanks, variable change. So where you are asking, so he is asking related link catalog client script, go to this one and write it this one. He's asking, okay. So onChange script is asking you to do it. So either you can replace this one and put it, correct? So very simple. Whenever your new value is licensed user, okay. If yes, true, then you show the warning message. Please note licensed user inquire additional cost. We are trying to put correct. When to show g.form equal to licensed user, okay. We will see whether it is going to work for our requirement or not. So my catalog item, I'm back to my catalog item. I'm trying. So I will straight away go access, add user, licensed user, not working. Okay, why? So let's see why it is not working. Access type only, correct? We apply the
Maybe service portal.
yeah. There's two things we need to check. See, one is letter, capital letters, small letters. We need to check. Okay, and the service portal also we need to check. Sometimes it works for only service portal. Sometimes. So always you're testing. It is better to do on the service portal, correct? It is not working. Our spelling is correct. First, we need to check. So this is my value. So
One extra space you put on either. Here, the show field message is there, no? That is one extra space. It got removed. Okay. Once you saved.
access, add user, license. That is not working. Okay, let's see why it is not working. So we apply catalog item, Asana catalog item, onChange. This is the catalog item. So let's see the first one only. We'll see what is this access, correct? What is that? First, let me see one by one. Okay, so when we want to troubleshoot, we should always check one by one, correct? So my access. we need to check one more thing. My request to type is access access access.
సార్ అక్కడ హెల్ప్ పడింది సార్.
లాస్ట్ లో
Whether it is taking my capital or small letter, we will see. Not working. Okay. New value. Let's do one more thing. Let's try to apply on variable set or same thing. Okay. So where is our variable set? Because we are writing on the straight away on the catalog item, correct? Instead of catalog item, we will try to apply the same thing on the variable. So on the variable set, correct? So let's do, which is our variable? Asana, correct? In the Asana, we have a request type. First, let's try this one. Apply onChange variable set. Okay. A request to type. Okay. Let's do one thing. Configure catalog item. I will go. We just downloaded one this one, correct? So let's try to bring that client script here. Import XML. We have 3 client scripts. First one, let me do. Okay. Then second one also, let me try to do this one. Upload. And let me also do third one also. We'll see what is their difference, how they have configured. So where do we get this all? We will get in the client script, correct? If you type client scripts, so you will be getting here catalog client scripts. So this is a client script, this is a catalog client scripts, correct? So whichever is updated recently, see here, right? This one is our license user. So what is our show info? Okay, so let's see this ones. So what they have written, if it is new value, kindly alert. But the catalog item is not there, but variable also not there, correct? So the same thing, why can't we apply new value? Okay, so let's try to do our catalog Asana, okay, and request to type, correct? Request to type is our access type, right? We want to select access type. In access underscore type, where is that they have written access underscore type? Where access underscore type, correct? They have written here. See, if you see here, but we missed that one. If you see our script, here, where we have written where access type, correct? So where is that request type? Suppose access type. Here we missed. You see here and there. Kindly note that. So where, correct? Where is that variable set, correct? Where we have to apply this condition, where. So let's go to where access type. So they have written show message, correct? Where access type kindly no. So let's bring it this one complete. So always you have to use the existing one and try to update, correct? So let's put this one into our. You are very closer, I think. Okay. So let's try to put back this one and try it. So on which level we applied and where access type is we applied, correct? So let's try to refresh. Access, add user, license. With the access type we put here different, right? So we need to put the license. Where is that license one? So access type. So it's not working. We'll see how it is, why it is not working once again. So I'm here, my client script is here. I'm trying to do on variable set, all on change, Asana variable set, on the catalog item. View access type is this one. Okay. Then whenever my new value is this, variable type is access type. So let me try this way also. So I will try this access type is. See here, please note that your maybe inquired additional cost it is showing. Okay, correct. So this is the way you have to show, and maybe if you want to give a pop-up also, we can give the pop-up. Okay, now it is working, correct, as expected. So you can also say, I want pop-up, correct? So I want pop-up while I'm selecting this one. Right, so let's, you want only warning pop-up, not every other selection, just remove else. Okay, so let's try to put it that one. So at last we will learn these things also in the script. So my access type, my add user, my license, you see here, correct? So I have already shared my credentials. If you have any doubt, please take that as a reference, log in into that and try to practice this one tomorrow morning and tomorrow evening you come. Okay, this is how you have to do your own catalog item and you have to try to put the client script and RITM level formatter, RITM read only. These three things you need to do tomorrow. Okay, so practice and come back. Okay, this is one thing which you have to do it, guys. Okay, so now going back, what is the time now in India? 9:10 or 9:20? What is the time? 9:10, correct?
19, sir.
Okay. So
19, sir.
I'll take another 5 minutes. Okay, 5 or 10 minutes. Let's do flow designer also. Very simple form. See what is the difference between flow designer and let's understand what is the difference between workflow and flow designer in ServiceNow, right? So let's understand for that. Okay, very simple. The flow designer is latest way legacy. Legacy means the latest way of configuration. The workflow, if you learn initially, first you have to start learning workflow. Once you are familiar, once you are familiar, then you have to go for a flow designer, because flow designer recently it has come. Okay, so let's close all these windows. So flow designer recently it has come. Okay, let's go in item again. So how to navigate workflow? You type workflow under administration, process administration, service level management. Under administration, under workflow, there is a workflow editor, correct? So this is the place where you can go ahead and create a workflows. In case of if you have already catalog item, what you can do is all discussed, always try to use the existing one. What you need, but when you are doing anything changes, please make sure that you should not be changing the existing one. Try to copy always. Here you would be clicking show workflow. From here you have an option to copy, check out and copy. Okay, so once you just give a copy, so it will ask you to give you new name. The same name you have to take and paste it to here. Okay, if you want to utilize it, whichever catalog item, but don't try to hamper the existing one. Okay, if you hamper, you cannot bring back workflow, you cannot bring back. So all others you have a versions, correct? Where do we have a versions? If you go anywhere, any changes, you would be having a versions where you would be able to revert back with the old version, correct? So but workflow, you would not be able to do that. Okay, so be careful and try to do it. In the workflow also we discussed, one is adding user as approver, adding uh, group as a approver, we discussed, correct? These all things you need to practice it. Okay, and we can also add timer. We all know that suppose somebody ask before creating this task, okay, can you put timer 5 minutes, 1 hour time between? So you can go ahead and add it here. Okay, the task will generate after 5 minutes or 1 minute. So however you want, you can go ahead and do it. Suppose somebody ask after this task complete, I want a notification, that also you can create it, guys. Okay, so there are multiple actions. You just explore and let me know. If condition, when do we add if condition? And switch and if condition are very important. Okay, and very rarely you will get a timer. Okay, so approval user, approval group is very important. One thing, approval user, approval group, and then you have a if and a switch. So we have used switch condition here, correct? Here. So let me also give an example, one more for if condition, correct? So then we will go for a flow designer if we time permits. Okay, I will show if condition in the same workflow how we can add, correct? If condition. So if condition, what is if in normal language? Can anyone give me example if means?
It may or may not be.
Correct. Very nice. Any other example? Same. Okay. Okay, let's try to do it. In our scenario, suppose we have a this one, correct? We have a this form. Whenever department is IT, okay, I need to trigger a different approval. Suppose the user is belongs to department IT, correct? If he belongs to department IT, I need to trigger a different approval. I should not be going this application guy. Okay. So what I will do, I will check out. If I want to edit existing workflow, checkout is the option, correct? So I'll try to put my if box here. So what should I write? If user is IT department. So what is that I have to take? Variable, correct? So if you go and ask variable, which item or Asana. So what is the variable? I have variables are here, which is that my department. If he belongs to what IT I'm mentioning, correct? Department belongs to IT I'm mentioning. I am not getting IT department, guys. Okay, wait. Where it is navigating, sys underscore user, net name, correct? Department. Where is the department here? IT department contains IT. We'll put. Let's run this one, correct? So these many people are from IT, correct? If it is equal to is IT, we will put how many people. Okay, we are having members. Okay, so don't worry, let's try to use it. Okay, so I'm just trying to submit. Whether our condition is saved or not, we'll see here. See, my condition is saved. Is IT, it is not working. I don't know why. Let's take some example of so let's go to here, user table, users, correct? Let me bring department here. So where is my department? IT is there, but sales is there. Let's try to put something else. Sales, I will put. Why I'm not getting? Okay, so let's
Capitalize.
let's use some other thing for showing you guys. One moment. Let me put it Asana and variable set variables. Select variable. Why we are not able to select variable? Okay, it is boxes here. So I will select request to type is example for you. I will select if one of I will select, correct? If I am selecting access or enhancements. Okay. So our condition is again, I will change it for time being. So this one, if request type is access or enhancement. So I'm trying to divert to different approval. Let me bring it this all things into different way. So first I'm selecting, so I'm removing this one. Okay, I'm adding if condition. Okay, now. So first it is going. So user manager approved, then it is going here. If it is yes, enhancement or access, then only I'm going for a application manager. If no, I'm going and approving it directly. Okay, so this is my condition. I hope you understood what I'm trying to do. Do you want me to explain once again, guys?
Yes, sir. మళ్ళీ చెప్పండి సార్ ఒకసారి.
So if condition will always use if I am matching. Suppose, so yesterday we were discussing, so whenever you are doing anything, so you should plan it, correct? So how do you plan it? If my request type is access or slash enhancement, I am diverting to application owner approval. Otherwise, I am approving directly. Right? This is what I am trying to do. So I brought if condition from here. I put it here. Here, when I brought this one, let me bring it again. I will delete this one. Okay. So I'm bringing here again if, correct? So very simple. You have to drag and drag. If my request type is access or enhance, I'm just giving and choose. Always you have to choose variables, correct? So what is the item? Which item variable? So your Asana. Then which? So you have a request type. So I'm selecting here is one of. You have multiple conditions. Even is one not one of also you can select, correct? So if this is the case, what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to divert approval, where I'm trying to do for line manager to here, I'm taking in case of yes, okay, I'm trying to take here. In case of no, I'm trying to take approved. Okay, so what it will do is in case of they selected access or enhancement, it will go for this approval. Otherwise, it will go to auto approve. This is what it will happen if condition. Even switch also you can use similar way. If also you can use the similar way. But most of the times, based on the requirement, we would be using switch or if condition. Okay. I'll show you some example after this recording stop. Okay, when do we use if condition? When do we use switch condition? Correct. So we will discuss that. Okay. I hope till here you are clear. Correct. How do we use if condition? Okay. I hope you would be doing a tomorrow some good progress of testing configuration and coming back to me. Okay, now if I select, suppose, add it, and Abraham request type is this, add license. If I click this one, it will go. I'm just popping up to that. Okay. The field contents IT department, contents values department. The field invalid department. Okay. So trying to do something. So what it will happen now? So it will again trigger approval. Suppose if I'm taking credit, okay, this department is having some issue. Okay, so I'm selecting, instead of assets, I'm selecting reports, correct? So this one, what happened? This went for approval, correct? You see here, it went for approval. It is stopped here, application manager. If you select this one, what it happened? It is created SC task directly. But this one, it is waiting for your approval. Okay, once this is approved, then it will go for a creation of task, correct? So now let's do one more thing. Anyway, we started doing it. Let's do one more thing. So we'll also apply a timer. So configure. That is only one thing left at present. So let's do that one. So we went here, check out. Wait for condition. Timer. Five minutes. I'm just configuring, but I'm just giving 1 minute for time being, because 1 or 2 minutes will, okay, submit. So after approval, I'm just putting this one, and then I'm taking this one to here. So now publish. So let's try to open this one now. So we will create reports, because report doesn't require any. This one I'm removing. Doesn't require any approval, correct? So if you see here, task is not created, correct? If you see here, task is not created. So where is it waiting? So let's see, we will see. So it's waiting here in the wait condition. So after a minute, it will create a task based on it. So these all things you have to practice more. If you have any doubt, please let me know. I will try to help you guys, okay? And the workflow, how to use which all are options. Yes, I can see again. If you want to do integration with the external system, there is a script in the workflow. There is a script also there. So let's try to flow this one. This is the one, correct? So let's try to see after a minute it is created or not. Still minute is not done. So there is a scripts also. It is there. Where is the script? Subflows also there. Wait for condition, approval, subflows, on call, VC, on call, escalation, utils. Is there utils? Where is this utils? If you see here, join condition also there. Okay, run condition, branch is also there. Okay, so logs also there. Logs we are already using here somewhere. Okay, run script is there. Set value, in case if you want to set value while passing from here to there, you want to set some value, it is here, correct? The set value is approved. We are using approval action. The similar way, set value, we can use it. Suppose you want to close the ticket, correct? So let's try to check it out. First, let's see this ticket is created. Yeah, task is created. Now if you see the workflow, it is here, right? Now after this, before this or after this, if you want to set some value, you can set by using that. Like we have used the flow, the what I can say in the incident, how do we use set values through business rule, through
Notification.
not notification, set values. Set values we used business rules to set assignment group, to set assignee, correct? The similar way you can go ahead and apply it. So even one more thing you have here, you can go ahead and apply instead of group, you can go ahead and apply member of the group also. You can put it, okay? There are multiple things you guys can explore and let me know. Sir, we want more explanation on this area. I would be able to help you. So we'll discuss brief about this ones also, utils also tomorrow, the branch and join and all the things, but you can just practice it. When do we use? We will discuss, okay, this one. So run script, when you are doing integration, you can use it, okay. Log messages, whenever you are trying to capture some logs after completion of the task, so you can do that. Branch again to segregate, like if condition or switch condition. Again join also, join in case so somebody asks you, I want two tasks to be created, correct? After this, so what you do, you created two tasks. One is for application team, the other one is for maybe service desk, okay. Somebody asks you, I need two tasks, correct? Now two tasks, it has to complete, then only it has to go to next level end. Instead of, see, if I do one only end, so ticket will be closed, RITM will be closed, but I am waiting both to be completed, correct? So that time you would be using what option? You would be using join condition. Complete. So you are bringing, in case of complete, this one, in case of incomplete also this. So this is the one you would be using, this one, okay, something like that. So you are waiting both to complete and come here, then it will go here. So something like that, you would be waiting till that time, it will be here only. Your ticket will not get closed, it will be here only, your cursor. Okay, both are. So now let's try one more time whether it is going to work for us or not. Try advent. This department is not working, I don't know why. So I'm just trying to create a so two tasks are created now. Okay, so where is our workflow now? It is here. Now let's try to close one task, right? So whether a ticket will get closed or not. Close. So which ticket is closed? This ticket is closed, it is here. It didn't went to further, it is here only joining. Okay, so if I do close the other one, application one. So now let's see what is mine. See, it went here. Otherwise it was waiting for here to complete, correct? Now if you see your RITM, it will be closed complete. Till the time it was not closed complete, it is just waiting for other task to close it. Okay, So this is how you would be using multiple options in the workflow. So once you are familiar in workflow, anyway, workflow they are going to decommission in few years. So then they are bringing out flow designer. We will learn 2-3 classes flow designer also. Maybe I'm trying to bring one guy who's very good at flow designer. He will try to explain you. I'm trying to bring him. It is not something that I don't know, but he is very smart by creating one or two, and he will have many ideas. Like he's like a junior, so he has very smart way to work on the flow designer. I will try to put him tomorrow if possible. Otherwise, we will discuss. Okay. I am very familiar on the workflows because I'm working for more years, and the flow designers are recently started. So let's see how it goes. We will try to do one class initially, one or two. Then later we will bring him. Okay. I hope I'm clear.